So welcome to the channel. In this video, we've got an update for TrustSwap going into Q4. They recently released a video over on their YouTube, which is the first link down below. It's about an hour and 25 minutes in duration, where they released a load of new updates and behind the scenes from their teams. So I'm going to break down some of the main points from that and really condense the information for you here and just go over some of the reasons why I'm bullish on TrustSwap and I'm DCAing into a large bag for this one. If you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Swap token here on screen, roughly 22 cents right about now. This is the price point it was at during the last video update, so no real change there, but holding ground at around the low 20 cents. In my opinion, a pretty good area to DCA in. The market cap around 17 million is quite, cheap. It hasn't breached below 15 million during this bear market, and so I feel like there is some strong support around that kind of region here. Currently ranked 696th, but I do think this will go a lot higher for reasons we'll cover today. So we're going to start here with the crypto app. This is of course the crypto portfolio tracker, the kind of all-in-one app where you can have all the highlights, the recent updates for news events for your favorite cryptos, track your portfolio, but a lot more as well. So some of the things coming for this very soon in Q4, major update, there's going to be the ability to trade in app. So they have now a launch partner for their trading facility. So you can exchange cryptocurrency on there directly and also be able to purchase crypto direct with credit cards as well. So a good fiat on-ramp plus the ability to trade. And as we know for mobile apps, having everything at the tip of your finger makes for a very easy user experience and someone people will come back to time and time again. So hopefully this will help form some nice habits for people making their crypto purchases. This kind of puts it in line therefore with the crypto.com app and the likes of the FTX app. Then the third tick point here, stake and earn. These are going to be product offerings that roll out in 2023. The kind of deadline for that was set around Q2 of 2023, allowing you to earn on your assets. Now you can see where it says swap as the exclusive utility token. This is a major boost for the swap utility here. So what you're going to do with your swap tokens, if they're in the long-term staking pool or staked directly on the app, those are going to contribute to your overall staking score. And dependent on that score, you're going to get reduced fees on trades in app, which is epic. Again, this reminds me of the kind of utility around Binance's BNB coin and the FTT coin for FTX. Plus, it's also going to give you a booster to those earning yields as well. So a real utility booster for this one. And we think TrustSwap has around 20,000 holders right now. The app has 4.5 million downloads. On a monthly basis, they have hundreds of thousands of users. This is going to open up the addressable market for the swap token to hundreds of thousands, if not millions, over the course of the next few years. And there's a real 0 to 1 moment for token utility here. This may not pump it straight out the gates, but you have the puzzle pieces in place then to really onboard a load of new users into the swap ecosystem directly with the token behind it. Now the team have also diligently been working on app store optimization to ensure that the app ranks very highly for key searches within both Apple and Android stores. This is going to be a very important piece to ensure that you are targeting new users trying to download a full stack crypto app. And we also learn about insights as to the pro version of the app with P&L trackers, alerts for incoming and outgoing transactions, plus how they're going to translate the app and get it really pushed throughout the upcoming markets like Brazil and South Korea as well. So this is really going to get juiced very, very soon. Jeff also released in this some information around an equity raise for TrustSwap. Again, this will mean money to help juice all metrics and really make a push forward for TrustSwap and try and boost this to one of the most used crypto apps out there and to get this ecosystem as one of the heavy hitters in crypto full stop. Now, next up, an update on LaunchPads here. We're just going to highlight Myria first and foremost. This is a recent partnership made between TrustSwap and Myria. This is a layer 2 protocol that is niche for blockchain gaming. So they're going to have zero gas fees and a load of games launching on top of them. So a blockchain specific to crypto gaming and metaverse. Really interesting stuff and a major partnership there. These guys are bullish on TrustSwap due to the fact there's going to be integrations with the app, the crypto app. And I think this speaks to making those strategic partnerships that are really going to help push forward TrustSwap in the next cycle. So within the video, the head of LaunchPads actually announced to us that there was going to be some further partnerships with the likes of layer 1 protocols, exchanges, and active VCs to ensure that we do have some really good launchpads coming our way. And the focus will be on quality over quantity. So this is a very important thing. In the past, we've seen Launchpads just pushed out time and time again by various players, but often the quality of the platform is not that great. So by having better quality projects, you're going to get better results for your end user. Looking ahead to 2023, then there will be a seamless integration between Launchpads on the crypto app itself. So imagine at the tip of your fingertips being able to actually invest in the upcoming Launchpads during the next bull market. I think this is something that will entice a load of new investors into this ecosystem. So overall, of course, Launchpad's not doing too well right now, but that is due to the market conditions. But in the background, you can see these guys are continuing to build key partnerships and products to make the process easier. Now, this is the Swappable website. This one is going to get a full revamp very soon due to the fact they are pivoting from a business to consumer to a business to business model, i.e. white glove solutions for NFT marketplaces, the ability to, have an NFT strategy for maybe a corporation rolled out by the Swappable team. So this website, I expect, will have a huge revamp over the coming months, and we'll check in on that once that goes live. But that pivot from B2C to B2B will be a real money spinner. So within the video update, Howard from the team let us know that there's a big market opportunity within this, as many firms out there are looking for an NFT integration to help with brand recognition and for customer retention, those kind of things. And we're so early in the NFT game that many of these companies don't have a proper strategy, but TrustSwap with Swappable are able to enact that with them. Some partnerships announced. First was Salesforce. They have an NFT cloud service coming towards the end of this year, and they're going to be able to funnel some of their clients through to Swappable with that, and also Shopify as well, becoming one of the key minting partners for Shopify and its affiliates. This again is a huge market that will only grow over time as more companies want an NFT integration, and Swappable can be at the forefront of that. So super bullish on the pivot that was announced previously and how this is going. And they have good relationships with the big four consultancy firms who can pitch Swappable as their trusted NFT delivery partner. So all eyes on the Swappable Twitter for updates and announcements on that front. Now over to TEAM.FINANCE, these guys continuing to push. We have staking as a service coming. There's going to be audits as a service coming as well. So essentially, if you're going to be launching a new token, this is going to be the place that people come and do it. So this again is a money spinner for the TrustSwap ecosystem. There's currently over 7.5 billion in token locked value within there. And if we just scroll down here and you look at some of the most recent and you think, even though it's a bear market, are people still locking liquidity away? Are they utilizing the facilities here? The answer is yes. All of these were done in the last few hours. Loads of liquidity locks continually coming through because, of course, during a bear market, you get a load of new projects getting launched, and this is where they're coming and utilizing the services of TEAM.FINANCE. Again, this one's going to have a full reskin and update on the website in Q4, and with liquidity locks costing $150, you can do the math yourself if you just look through all of the most recent locks ongoing over there. So this is certainly a thriving business. Now an update on the long-term staking pool. How many people are starting to lock their coins up, and who's going in for the big money, the 100,000 plus swap stake for 5 years? Well, this was tweeted out by Jeff just a few days ago. 25 people now staked 100,000 plus swap tokens for that 5-year duration. And soon after this, he had 26 and then 27. So this obviously got a few people to FOMO in there. So that is 2.7 million tokens locked by 27 individuals. Rather cool stuff to see. And as you can see from this tweet down here, if you're looking to utilize the barter contracts to get a nice discount on an entry into the TrustSwap ecosystem here, maybe it's a good idea to DM or publicly tweet the CEO. So clearly this is the top end of the scale. This is getting yourself into the VIP council, onto that exclusive Telegram community there. But of course, a lot of people are locking up into the long-term staking pool for lesser durations and typically with lesser amounts. Not everyone is a whale in the game here. But if we just look through some of the top holders, these are the contracts here that are holding a large supply of the TrustSwap tokens. So this is actually the old staking contract, still holding around 20% of the supply. That ain't moving anytime soon. And then we have the main Ethereum staking contract for the long-term staking pool. Now the average duration of lock in this is 4 years. So the amount of circulating tokens is going down and down and down. Let's just run through the main chains on which the long-term staking pool is on. So this is first and foremost Ether. 11.9 million swap are staked on there. And then over to Binance's BNB, we have 1.5 million swap staked over there. And then on Polygon, we have 3.6 million tokens staked over there. Those are the three most popular chains right now. So in total, we have around 17 million of the swap tokens staked in long-term staking pools. So overall, there are 99.995 million tokens, and so over 17% of the total supply is currently locked in the long-term staking pool contract. So quite an interesting stat to follow along with. It was 10% just a few months ago. We're now up to around 17% by my calculations here. So the trajectory is just going onwards and upwards. If you don't know how to utilize the long-term staking pool, drop me a comment down below and I've got a video I can share with you. Let's have a little look at TA for this token here. We can see when the capitulation occurred, we hit a bottom of around 17 cents. Haven't revisited those lows, which is, of course is a good sign, but we are within this kind of trading range from around 20 cents on the lows to around 26 cents on the highs here. Been ping-ponging around in this kind of area. So it looks like closer to the low 20s, probably a decent time to DCA. Towards the tops, we're a little bit overbought at those periods, and probably a good idea to, set some limit buys or visiting that barter contract when we come towards this red line towards the lows here to scoop up swap on the cheap. Not financial advice, just my opinion. But as we look forward to Q4, the app integration with the token, there's a lot of reasons to be bullish on TrustSwap. We're going to go from 20,000 holders of swap to an immediate addressable market in the hundreds of thousands of potential holders, and in the future potentially millions. So the app integration is one of those things that is just network effect heavy. I'm personally constantly looking for apps that can provide that kind of major spark for token demand, and TrustSwap ticks the boxes for that. So Q4 is going to make that a reality. So going into 2023, I expect higher usership of the app and that holder count to go up and up and up as well. So these updates will come to fruition in the coming months. I will update you as and when that happens. Really looking forward to that. And I hope to see you guys in the next installment. Make sure you subscribe. Goodbye.